Hello, I am making this video because with all the changes and just everything in the world. Anyways, so ICE is in Philly. They have been for at least a month from what I've been hearing around witnesses. It is on the down low. I've seen some big cars with like super tinted windows all around, tinted license plates. When I was on the bus after work going to the gym, I saw two adult Caucasian men covered up, only their eyes showing, their hair is covered, no gloves, and I had my music on, and I was not far from the gym, so I was still in my own little world. I was just focused, like, oh, let me get back to the gym and all that jazz. I couldn't hear anything, even though I put my volume a little lower just in case, but I guess they were talking low. They asked the black man about something, and it seemed like he said no. But I know other people on the bus were like watching because it was suspicious. A couple seconds after, the black man got up, got off the bus, and then the two white guys were like talking to each other, I guess. Well, their mouth was covered, so they're doing hand gestures, which showing me that they're communicating in some way. And like 15 seconds later, after the bus was driving for maybe 15 seconds, they get off the bus. Like 30 seconds less, whatever. It's like a couple bus stops distance on the 70 bus on Common. And they just stand at the bus stop. And if anybody remembers, I posted on different social media, I know it was YouTube, where a friend told me on they've seen TikToks where people are at bus stops. So it made me think of that ICE is staying around bus stops and like checking stuff. So yeah, and this is why I was trying to get people, I was saying for the longest, like, look, like I can't be the one wearing stuff because they see, oh, okay, there's only one person wearing stuff, so like, yeah, and then most people are complying to everything, and then more stuff happens little by little. See, this is why I'm trying to meet people and start things. I went to the library to try to start a club, and I'm starting this podcast. I just came out with my pilot episode. And it's frustrating, like I'm one person and I wish people would message me, look, you don't have to come up to me in person, like I get it, okay, I do, I really do, it's okay, but messaging me, make a new username or something if that's what helps you, okay, make it something that is no connection to you. If you hate like some type of fruit or vegetable, but I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to give ideas. Like the podcast came as an idea first. I, with the club thing I mentioned, like you have to get background checks, which I don't mind. I've done that before, like different criminal background checks, child background checks, like of any crime involving a minor, everything like that. I'm like, okay, I worked for a school before. That's okay. I don't mind. But if I have a group that I start and it's adult and children, minors, every adult has to get checked. And many adults don't have the patience for that, which is insane to me. But I was like, okay, let me do this podcast first. This is a way legally I could reach everyone. It's public. Like I'm not saying some like weird shit. But it's just talking about what's happening in the world and how we could come together. I did email some LGBTQ organizations at least 6 of them, just to make sure that the information is correct. I know one place messaged like, oh, just like you can see on our site, but I'd rather be safe, not saying that they're lying, but sometimes, they didn't get to update something right away because something else was a priority. And I've seen different companies do that. So that's why, me personally, I wanted to email them and then collect that information and then talk about it on my podcast, let everybody know, what you can go to. Like, the first place that messaged me back, it was like Youth Addict, or like addict, like upstairs, not addict like you're addicted to something. um but it's like 14 years old to 23 years old. So I was like, okay, so I could keep that for like younger people, to use. But I do just want to let you guys know, Chat GPT, like, I just started using it. I have a friend that, someone I've been talking to, that does software engineering, knows all this computer stuff and tech stuff. So I was like, okay, you know what? If it works for her, I'm gonna use it. So far, it's, I've had like teens tell me to, like, yeah, why don't you use Chat GPT? I was like, what the fuck is that? They're like, it's a 19-year-old telling me. They're like, it's an AI thing. And I was like, oh, okay. I've never been big on tech. Like, I like technology, I do. Like, I have a Kindle, but like any like ebook stuff, because usually after I read something, I don't read it again. I give the book away, and I'm like, eh. So that's why for me it works. And like, I like reading with the lights off, so background light, tablet. Yeah. So, oh, a big thing, because LGBTQ plus, I do plan to go to the Pride this year. I will be doing interviews if I can. I gotta look at getting a table. I will not be doing video like this. I will just have this mic and voice recording strictly, so that way I don't, you know, privacy, just to be safe. And that way people could speak freely and not be scared, say what they want to say, or even write it down and want me to say, like something. Like, I need something, guys. And that's all I ask. You do not have to tell me your name. Make up a name if you don't want me to just be like, hey, guest, or like listener. If you want me to use some name that you made up, as long as it's appropriate, I will use it. But guys, like, we really got to do something. And I have one person that's helping me. One. Okay, I got one person. And I just need people to message me. Dude, even if I don't give a fuck, like, you could just be like, oh, I'm working on this song. I know a lot of you are rappers and singers and all this stuff. Don't try to say you see me and you saw this video, like, oh, in your head you're like, oh, I came out with these 3 songs about fight the power and power, yeah, just like that. And I'm gonna look at you like, okay, like, I get it. But no, like, you're working on a song, or if you have ideas, it's like, oh yeah, like, dude, fucking message me that. I don't give a fuck. Like, we have to communicate. Even if it's little things here and there, we gotta do that with each other. It doesn't have to be me, but even random people online that you could tell, like, just little things, commenting, messaging. And my god, I haven't been getting like anything. And to be honest, it's frustrating. It really is. And I'm just like, dude, come on, like, you guys gotta do something. You don't gotta show me your face. Like, just message me something of something that's going on, and make up names. Just be like, this individual. You don't even have to say names. They're like, this male, this female, But yeah, guys, we really need to do something. Yeah, we got the Black Panthers here, and like, there's things with ICE out, but why the fuck are ICE here? called, the fucking, the attorney was like, yeah, like, you better not break the law as long as you do things this way, that way, as long as there's no physical violence. But you don't see what the fuck is like, what the fuck? First she's like, oh, ICE out, ICE won't be here. ICE won't be here. The President Trump, you won't bring ICE here. Hearing different stuff like that from Philly, but now it's, oh, you can't break this law because then I will charge you. Okay. We should just not be having them. They shouldn't exist. No one's illegal on stolen land. That's what this is. It is stolen land. And I wish, oh my gosh, people need to, I'm only 30% into the Black AF history book. 30%. It's a lot. And different stuff I learned growing up, I was like, wow, like they put it in here, you know? But I'm just like, you could listen to the book on Spotify. Like, there's a limit of how much you could listen to. You could listen to a whole book. I listened to a couple books, and I listened to some of the Black AF following my ebook, like reading, because like it helps. But it's a lot. It is a lot. It's the raw truth. It is a lot, but I very strongly recommend you guys read it, listen to the book. Like, the author reads the book. Like, please, dear God, like, I need people to interact with me. There's only so much I could do, and like, I am introverted, but I have to be social. Like, I can be very social. It's just like neurodivergence. Either I'm very talkative or I don't talk at all, and I look like I want to punch you in the face. But I promise you I don't. Unless I kind of make that clear to you. But I don't want to do that because legally you can't just do that. So I never ever try to hit someone. Only if it's purely out of self-defense. So yeah. Anyways, I made my cup of coffee. I woke up later than usual today. I woke up around like noonish. That was perfect. And I was like, I gotta put more stuff out there. The one person that's helped me, she gave me this microphone to borrow, and I hook it up to my phone, which is really cool. I was like, I need to get a microphone, especially with like, I love doing like podcast videos. I love singing. I haven't been writing songs, and this is another reason why I'm like, look, I know a lot of you people in Philly make music. There's a lot of rappers. I know I don't look like I would be into like hip hop and rap. Like, I do like different genres, not every genre. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I like every genre. I don't. Like, but I'm pretty open. Like, I really like mixing things. I'm very like alternative. I love pop. I love hip hop, rap. Like, but yeah, I do listen to a lot of like hip hop, rock, alternative. I've been listening to the Siege a lot. Siege, am I saying that? Yeah, Siege. Oh my god. So when I was listening to like, the DJ on Spotify, he just played it, I was like, because they go by types of songs you listen to, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. Like, people that haven't listened to him, you have to listen to him. Like, he talks about political things, and I'm like, yes. I did listen some to ASAP Rocky's new album. Like, I would see that he made music. I was like, oh, okay, like, I would just be in my own world. And I was like, okay. But I saw him perform at SNL, and I was like, oh my god, this is totally, like, the stuff I love. I was like, I've been sleeping on him. Like, what the fuck have I been doing? But, like, oh my gosh, I listened to his album. I was like, the world is really sleeping on A$AP Rocky, and I love that he talked in one of his songs like, oh, you want to talk crap about me because I'm being there as a father, and I'm like, yes, oh my god, like and I love Rihanna, oh my god, and then her with him, and what? I was like, wow, like that. I'm just so glad that they're still doing good, and yeah, but that's pretty much it. I need to focus, like, have my coffee and kind of work on things and take notes, but yeah. Oh yeah, also eventually I do, when the weather is better, I'm gonna plan to go to different events, bring my mic, interview people, and stuff. So I will be looking to different LGBTQ plus events. That way I could interview people and hear about resources. So that's like my homework to do. But I will update as soon as I can. Right now I don't have an exact schedule on posting episodes because that's gonna overwhelm me. There's so much shit going on. I'm not even gonna try to say like, oh, this time a week, like it, or bi-weekly. I'm just gonna post here and there. I've been seeing other podcasts do it. Like sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's 2 hours, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So many podcasts are doing that. I might as well. I don't fucking know anybody's shit. I'm just putting information out there and hoping that my community can benefit from it. Cause look, I could fucking hate your ass, and you know I don't fucking like you, but with this shit, we kind of have to work together, right? But yeah, there's some people also we do have to distance ourselves from because they're just too toxic, like MAGA. So yeah, I mean, excuse me. So with adults, I could just tell like they're either too busy. The ones that I know, they're dealing so much with personal stuff, which majority are. So just with that alone, I'm like, okay, they got their own stuff. Like it's a lot. So, I'm gonna ask people like if they can help. Of course, prioritize their personal life. But yeah. Anyways, I need to end this. Gotta have my coffee and do all this stuff. But yeah, guys, reach out. We gotta connect and do something about all this. Alright, guys. Bye. Take care.